now. Really? Good luck. Thanks. See you in the race. Um, yeah, people are still waiting for it. All right. All right. The live just started right now. Let's see if I can hear myself. Just 1 second, guys. All right. Okay, I can hear myself pretty much well. All right, this is the time. Now, I want to say to you guys, welcome to this live again. This is the round 5 of ACSL to the GT4 European Series, and right now we are still in the practice. It's 8 minutes left, but everyone looks like it's in the pits right now. They are pretty much waiting for the qualification, but still we need to wait for it. So, yeah. Looks like someone just disconnected from the server right now. That's bad. But now, let's take a look at who is still practicing right now. Tiberio looks like he's had a little bit of skill issue, let's say here, because I don't know what's he outside of the track right now. But taking a look at Asgaryev, he won just P1 right now. Like 2 seconds ago, till Tiberio just made the best time right now. I think he has made the best time really right now because this is the record he has made 139.8. Last time of his was 1.39.9. This time it's crazy. He just made a nice record now. Now Garyev has 0.7 till he reaches the gap of the leader. And also, I pretty much admire him now. Even Lim is at the top 3 right now. But we will see everything at the qualification since I'm not sure. But most of the people are just getting better. Also, Wendlerman, which is now in the pits, he's also getting better, which I'm pretty much surprised. And Dante is now in the top 5. He's clearly in the edge between the 5th and 6th position. And seeing here, I'm pretty much curious about the other people because right now they just went AFK or they're probably just watching my live. Literally, I don't know. I wanted to check the chat, but no one is chatting with me literally right now. And sadly, there's no one chatting. Come on, guys. I want you to say something now. I know the last week I didn't read anything. That was kind of sad, but I can't do really anything. I didn't know how to check the chat, but I really forgot that I had my phone with myself, so I really do right now. I really do have it. So y'all can type in the chat everything you want. Also, being back in the race, we can see Sofer with the number 9 Toyota again. I like again. We are saying that I like again this livery. Yeah, I can say 10,000 times that I like this livery because it's inspired by the LMP2 that actually even competed in the 24-hour Le Mans. I don't remember anymore if they won, but I think they did. Now getting to the 7th position, Darren. He's in the pit sadly. Damn. Also, Kasper Masiniak is the first time that I'm seeing him in this race, in this round, let's say more. I think I definitely didn't see him last time in the race, so no, last week he wasn't there anyways. Oh, he slipped a little bit. Looks like he's having a little bit of problem with the traction or more the tires because they are probably cold. And he's behind a car which I can't really recognize which one is it, but did, did that car just disappear right now? Come on, I didn't see it in my eyes. Come on. Anyways, getting to the next person we have here, Rantanen. In the last race, he wasn't really the best because he had some problems, I think. He started P16, if I say it right, but also he ended in the first race, I think it was between on the top 10. And also, the second race of last week, when it was the round 2, I I actually don't know what position he got in the end. That's kind of strange, but I cannot really remember anything. But in the last seasons, he was pretty much good. Even in the TCR, he had the Renault, I remember still, and he was a good guy. I mean, he really had the skill. But there it looks like if there is more people, he sees that there's a lot of more competition. He is facing some, you know, challenges. But yeah, let's say that he's a very good guy. I really hope that he's going at least to be in the top 10 or even top 5 if he reaches, because I would be really happy if he does. And now getting to the next, this might be a new driver. I never seen him before, but yeah, I think he just got into this race right now because last week he wasn't there, and now this is a new livery also. Looks like it's a monster inspired livery. It reminds me of that GT4 that I've seen last week. It might be that guy indeed. I think also he changed the car, but I don't think you can. Oh my god, he just got a little bit of contact and he really slided a little bit with his car, but he still kept the control of it. And now, next person is. What is he doing here, Mitzrak? And the number 59, come on. Everyone is just in the grass, even his teammate over there. Yeah, they are just parking next to the car. Come on. Do they want just to spectate to the race? I don't know, really. And next is another guy in the pits. Is he getting out? No, he's still in the pits. And next is the only. No, he's not the only guy because there are actually two drivers in this race with the Audis. But kind of nickname is strange driver. Is he really that his name? I don't know, but it's kind of surprising that someone's with his surname is driver, but we really don't know. He's in P14. Yeah, I think he definitely is. He's being chased meanwhile by Dante's Paper in the number one BMW. Oh, a little bit of contact also. He just was pushed almost in the wall. Yeah, I keep seeing here. And does his car look a little bit dirty? I think yeah it does. Also clean livery by the way. I like it, but I don't think it's is. I think it's an actual livery. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Also, this is another guy. He had another livery in the last race. Now I think he just did his own livery, and also he changed his team. Now it's really all red and just his number and also his team that he's racing with, which is literally his name. Last race it went pretty bad for him. He went also DNF, which is kind of sad for him. But yeah, I hope in this race he does better. I think he can definitely do it. And getting to the next guy, here we have 70. He just switched also his livery. He was in a team which I think it was Supreme Cup Racing. Now this week everyone looks like it changed a little bit their livery and also teams. Probably they didn't find it well, but looks like really. Though I'm watching right now the livery, that's why I'm thinking about it. Kind of looks good. Let's say I don't know if this was made by him or someone else, but this looks good. Actually reminds me a little bit of the M4 GT3 Evo that competed in the 24 hours on Nürburgring, which eventually won. The colors are really not the same, but that's what I think it is because that's what it looks like. Yeah, he's sliding also a little bit. And also here in the corner we have Brandon Bertrop. I don't know what he's doing in here. He just is he watching the car a little bit closer? I don't know. Maybe we are just waiting right now for the qualification to come, or maybe he's just watching the live. I actually don't know this thing, but we will see eventually later. And now here we have Sprite. He was in the top 5 eventually. I think, yeah, he was in the top 5 in the last race. This guy keeps his car pretty good. He also manages to get in some positions like that, like top 5, which is pretty much amazing. And also he had some battles, but I think in the second round of the race of the last week, I think he lost control in a moment. But though he managed it, like he really manages to get back to the track like normal, and yeah, taking over again some positions. Also, all the people seems to be finished since it's overtime right now. Though we have here Duran, which is the same. No, I was wrong. So here we have Duran. Is I've seen a lot of guys today. I think there are the most guys competing into this race since they have. Oh, I mean, is this is the probably the third guy I see with this car of the team that is basically Borsan Automotive. I have to mention that this team, I don't know exactly which position is right now in the team standings, but I think is in the top five if I say it right, because this team is very competitive. I mean, you can see definitely the people just racing right now. You can definitely see it that. Now, let me check a little bit the teams because I'm actually curious. Yeah, they're in the top three, and they're the third ones competing right now in the top standings of the teams. And also, a quick reminder, in the first place we have SBD Racing Esports, which is P1 right now in the team standings. I think it's driven by Dante and also Rontinen, which they do have different cars. Well, I don't know exactly if they're in the same team. And in the second place we have Azerbaijan Motorsport, which is driven by Garyev, and another guy which I don't think is present right now, which was Pashazadeh, but I cannot see him there. Looks like he's not competing today, sadly. Actually, there was meant to be like 30 people. Instead, there are. Oh, someone looks like he just joined the last clip, really. Hmm. Yeah, taking a look. Who has. Ooh, he just went out of the track. I don't know why and how. I don't know what he did. I wasn't watching basically. And now it's overtime, and still the people didn't finish, but it looks like it's literally one guy which is given. Everyone is waiting for him. I don't expect him to be kicked since he's wasting a little bit of time, but I guess I don't know if this does automatically, but still some people are racing here, which we can see pretty much Doran is racing. Tiberio is still in the pits. You have 2, Lim 2, Sprite 2. Oh, Sprite just also got the 4th position right now. He just really giving himself the best. And also from the gap between the leader and him is literally 1 second. And getting to the next person, we still have Marcinek in his car racing still. The typical car of Vimsa which everyone loves. And yeah, everyone just finished it. We have 1 minute to wait for the qualification, which are 50 minutes. No, it just one. But yeah, it's 50 minutes, and everyone just has to really hurry up and get a very good time. Also, because this track is really, let's say, really tight, because it's really tight, and I cannot say really anything about it. Between this one and the one that was the last week, this one is a little bit more tighter in some corners, so people just have to be careful. And also in the top rivals, which let's say in the top 5 or top 10, they just gotta be careful with the traffic because this is a little bit more tight, like I mentioned. So in the curves and anything like that, they have to be really careful when overtaking because this can end really bad. And I can say already that some people will crash so badly. And now, and the time is over, and we click the drive, and there we go. Why am I first position? And we already start with this is Sprite in the first place. He really took the first place to start, and everyone basically behind him chasing. But I guess he really did a great job right here because yeah, he has all the track of literally in front of him. He has all the space he needs. Oh, there's already another crash, and there's two, and there's three of them. I can see pretty much he has crashed, and also Dimitrov and Darren has gotten. Is he in the pits? I don't know. And I think there will be a lot of fights here now, so yeah, I can definitely say that. Yeah, another car just basically slided and got off, and even the same car, or is the same? Maybe it was Darren that just got out of the track. No, it was another guy. Really, it's kind of hard to look at the people right now who just crashes. But taking a look here, another guy has slightly a little bit lost control of his car and got eventually into the pits. And a small fight between here, but he left space. No, he actually didn't. Dante's paper and just got really straight through. Oh, and he loses control in front of him. Thankfully, Dante's paper manages to literally stay on the track without crashing his car. Not even a scratch on his car right now. And also him, I don't know what happened. But still, this is the first lap and we have to wait for a nice time. Actually, I wonder who's gonna take the best time right now. Sprite did with 1.47. And also we have here Lim with 1.49, which is 2 seconds behind the leader. And also Marcina just got 1.55, given 1.59. That's a slow time. I hope the next lap is gonna be even faster. At least a little bit more faster, let's say. And now this guy, I cannot really say his name because H2RR. Why does he have this name like this? Anyways, he's in the 5th place right now and he's let a little bit his car, but I think this lap won't count because he just cut the track. And behind him, I think there is a number 22, which is Garyev, which I can't find him right now. Where is he? He's being behind him. He's chasing him. Like let's say, no, here in the first. We take a look in the first inside of this car. Sorry guys if I'm laughing, but I'm checking the chat right there, and man, the BMW is popular. Yeah, actually, Road Soda, the BMW is pretty much popular in this season because everyone looks like it's driving it. I also tested this car and it's pretty much well, and that's why everyone is driving the BMW. Also, someone else named Ultimate Rikes GV said, "Can't wait to lose in Ryan." By the way, I cannot see who's Ryan, but is it him? He didn't say really the nickname or really his surname. So yeah, I kinda replied late to the chat, but don't worry guys, I'll read better. Now I'll put the phone right there and I'll just read. And also Tiberi just got one of the best times right there. He's being P1 right now with 1.40.0.7 literally. That's crazy on the timing. Let's see if he can get a better time than the practice. And also Garyev just placed his time on the 2nd place. We have here 0.6 seconds gap between the leader and him. He actually needs to make a little bit of better time to stay on the same pace as Tiberio is. And also Dante's Papen, because he was before P1, but now he lost 2 places because of his time. He's literally 1.7 seconds slower than the leader, which is pretty much impressive. How can a driver like this that got the double win in the last race get again one of the best times? And he said that he's gonna get the double win again today, and I'm pretty much interested if he really is or not, but looks like he's being right. He's in P1 right now. This guy is literally destroying every car he sees in front of him, and literally he's making the best times with that. Also, we can say that from the 6th position, which is the pits, and from now on, I mean literally the P6, we can see definitely that the gap's starting to get a little bit bigger and bigger. But I want clearly to see if Lim manages to get a better time, since in the practice he was on the top 5 or maybe on the top 10. Oh, and here we have a new time by Rontanen. It's I think 1.42. I really cannot see his time. Oh yeah, we have it here down here. It's 1.42.5, which is his best time right now. Now he's managing to get into top 5. Let's see if he keeps on the same pace to keep this top 5 secured, since he's really in the edge of Oh yeah, another guy has made the, let's say, the best time for the top 5, and it's Zofer, the typical guy that, oh, almost a contact. He flashes the lights to Lim. Now he overtook safely, and he's still going fast. I guess Lim has a little bit slanted his car, or probably got onto the track, sadly. And yeah, Rontunen just got in the 7th position. He got overtaken by Marcinek, which now he's P6 in the number 32 car. No, man, I don't know why. Literally, the tower says 32, but it's number 80 on his car. Anyways, he just 2 seconds slower than the leader, which is again Tiberio. And also going down to the other people, we can definitely see that the mid-rack is now P8, so he's in the top 10. Oh, he's being now in the edge because he got overtaken by Lim. But really, he's just on a little bit of time. Let's say 0.4 seconds between them. That's the gap, probably. Now there are 2 guys in the pits. I mean, this guy and me. And also, it's 8 minutes left till the race starts. I'm taking a look at the other people, and he's P11 right now. He really needs that P10, I guess, to get in the top 10 at least for the race, to say that he's going to be secured at least in the top 10. And there are still some people that has, like, they really didn't make any time yet, which is Cole in the GT4, and also Aros in the 14 car, which in the last race, he was actually, I think, in the top 5 or top 10 again, which that is pretty good. That is pretty good, I can say. He was pushing the last race, but we will see again, because right now he hasn't made a time yet. I think he still needs to make one, or he has good the track yet. Let's see if this is going to be his lap, or really, I don't know. And also, Darren just got P4, and he's now in the top 5, but he has lost it. He's now back in the pits, and ours makes a good time. He's P4, like I told you guys. He's made a good time. I was waiting for the good time. He's now waiting because I think that's it. It's really over for him. Yeah, I think it cannot make a better time. And also Lim, he's now P6 with the closest time of 1:41.5, which is now his best time here. And Testori Tiberio just got another good time. I think this must be the new record he has made, 1:39.8. That's crazy. And also Sprite gets into P6 with 1:41.2, which is now his best. What the? Okay, what was that? What was that? I want to see it. That's someone just got murdered, said Darren. Darren just said in the live chat, he just got murdered by someone. We don't talk about the spin already. He just doesn't want to get demotivated. I guess him in the last race, it went pretty bad for him, and I can really say it was the worst of the people that just got so bad, but it was because of the other people. But I really hope right now this is going to make a better time and also a better race. I really hope that he's going to get a better position now in this race, so he can basically make some points and get back into it. And also someone else said, again, Ultimate Rigs, GV, my car doesn't want to shift. I cannot really say that this car doesn't shift. Maybe it's an issue from your steering wheel, or maybe, yeah, probably. Or maybe your car has crashed, let's say. Also, I went a little bit silent because I was reading still the chat, but it looks like no one has typed anything yet. So it's 5 minutes remaining from now. And oh, did I see a guy just crashing on? Did I just see a guy? Wait, I'm checking the live right now. I think someone definitely just crashed, but I cannot really recognize who did it. Let's see a little bit because I'm kind of curious. Yeah, looks like someone has crashed with his Garga, I think, because he's got back into the pits. That's funny. How did he even manage to crash? I think his car literally has a little bit of issues here. And also is landing a little bit again. He just gets out of the track like literally. He just got in the grass right now. Why is he doing this? But yeah, he's back on the field now. And will he make a good time to be as the same as Tiberio's pace in the race? He still have 3 minutes, and we need to see if he can really make it to the top. Also, Dante's Pippin just made it to the top 3 right now. He just made me sure that he's going to be competitive in this race, since he has literally 1 second behind the leader, which is kind of crazy. Tiberio is really not even giving him mercy today. And also Lim is being P4 right now, 1.41.011. That's a crazy time. I hope he gets the 140. Another of his best times. And I think he's also in the live right now, so if you want to see him, I think you can definitely find his channel on the Discord. He's probably live right now racing. Also, another little bit of overtake, let's say, or a better time made by Webic in the number 13. Again, with this livery inspired by Gran Turismo when I've seen that one TikTok, but this one looks so sick. He made a pretty good job. So again, just take the compliment for the, I don't know, the 10th time. I'm sorry, it's just good. And his car just stopped. He just stopped. He's back in the pits. I think he's gonna stop here. And also Rantanen, he just started again. He's getting out of the pits. 2 minutes left for him. Let's see what he does. I don't think, but I think he has crashed. He's by the way in the same team as Limis. I cannot really remember the name of this team. I don't know if it has a name or really. Yeah, I know it has a name, but I cannot really recognize which name of this team is. And also, we can say that finally the top 10 is almost full of BMWs, but the top 5 is literally BMWs. Now Tiberio is in the first place still. Garyev still in the second place. He didn't make any good time. Looks like he has made a small dot of the purple sector. Yeah, he has made the purple sector, actually. Looking here, the last was actually 3 minutes because he got out of the pits. But this can be actually his lap. I don't know really. Also, hello to Joseph Rosero. He just typed in the chat hello, so I will say hello to him. Welcome to this live if you are interested on this race, like I am. And also, again, Ultimate Vix GV said he's stuck in the fourth. So this has to be Wellerman or Dante's Papin. I cannot really recognize who is right now, since all the people just changing position like crazy. But still, we have 20 seconds left for the end of this qualification. Dante in the sector 1, he just got a pretty much good time, I can say. Let's see if he does get a better time right now. He's being in the let's say I think yeah, he's definitely closer. Will he get in the top 3 again? No, he just stopped his car since it's overtime right now. Kinda strange. Can you please show T driver? Yeah, I will show you. I will show you right now. He's here with the R8. The second or yeah, sadly he's almost in the last position right now. He's P25, the number 301. Such a big number. Probably the biggest number in this server. I don't know why do you have such a big number. But this livery actually looks nice. Bro. You just commented, bro. I think. Oh! Someone just got straight into him. What was that? And I think it was someone with the GT4, which I think it was Cole. Yeah. He just literally slammed into him. He crashed into him. As I was checking the live, it's literally him. He slammed into his car. He crashed. And another contact. Another contact. He's basically now really. He's done for. And that was by Given. He's flashing the lights for no reason. But yeah, because he got into the finish line. He's P17 right now. That was kind of strange. Like, that guy got literally killed. He got murdered. And reading again the chat, Bergton second game, 2 gaming, sorry. He told me he would be very good today. I guess he lied. He's literally P25. I'm sorry for him. He's even racing backward and slams his car into the wall. Yeah, like that. Also, the other, straight from heaven. I think this is Mountain and commenting. Or, I don't know if it is someone else, but this nickname remembers me Mountain right now. It looks kind of the same, let's say. But Brinkman really says straight from heaven. P23, get in. And P23 is... No, he didn't make the best time. Right now everyone is in the pits. T driver is still here on the track. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. And Ultimate again is saying my foot is cramped and cooked. I think you are definitely cooked, sadly. But I hope you can at least make it to the top 10, my guy. And also, Rinken said, top in heaven. P13 is horrible. No, 12. And yes, I told you it was Ronton and commenting, truly commenting to this live because I knew it was him. Looks like I'm reading the minds of everyone, which user is literally. And now, since the qualification is over, we are getting ready for the race. It's 2 races, 25 minutes each. And now, let's have good luck to everyone. Good luck, guys. I guess everyone just literally being... No. I really hope everyone is going to have the greatest race of all time. Probably this race a little bit better since everyone a little bit. Probably most of the drivers just crashing randomly or losing his car control, but the reason is because this track is a little bit tricky and also has a lot of corners that can be tricky, and if you don't brake in time or if you don't brake really well, I can say that you're not going to make it. And also being here is this... Oh my god, bro. I'm so bad at geography, but here we go, everyone. I'm being less right now, but taking a look here, we have 1 minute left, and wow, this is so long. I'm gonna get definitely into the pits right now, so let me teleport to the pits. And here we are back in the P1 place, which is of course Tiberio. And yeah, I think I'm definitely sure that he's going to make the double win. Oh, I don't know. The race is right now. And someone said, Ultimate, should I be the Bay Habo Crasher? Man, if you really want to murder people, I guess, yeah, someone can give you that name. And almost it's time for the lights out. It's almost time. I'm going to spam over there if I'm in the pits right now. I can say myself. And it's lights out again. Everyone is so quick at the start. I'm really impressed by this. And already Garyev, he's just took in the first place already. He's in the first place right now, and he's having a little bit of fight with Tiberio, but as I can see the others, he's being already chased from him. And Tiberio now, he's just again P1. And yeah, he's just again securing literally his position that he just started. And I think already there's someone who crashed this Webic again. Nah, lucky guy. Oh! Again, he's really unlucky today. And also Reapin, which was the Supreme Cup team, he just touched him, and literally, yeah. And now, there we have a little bit of battle here. Garyev and Tiberio. Garyev is chasing right now Tiberio, but Tiberio is defending pretty much well his place. And a little bit of gap between them is literally 0.4. And also checking behind on the top 5, Dante's Papin is again turning his lights again for the second time of literally this week. He did it again, even last week. I don't know why he does this, but I guess to distract the other drivers. This technique is not working, I'm sorry Dante. And I guess someone has crashed very bad, which is now Nalovic, and also Wellerman. He has crashed very badly. Also Dimitrov, and a little bit of contact, and also someone else has just lost it, which is Duran. And now he's P17, P18. He's just getting overtaken by everyone. Oh, another crash. He's basically did a safe rejoin. And also that guy, T driver, just literally slammed into him. But now, Webbeck, he's getting back his own positions. He's now P19. Oh my god, another crash. Who has done this? I couldn't really see it. I don't know who done this crash now. But literally 3 people are getting back into the track now. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? A lot of conflicts and fights. Literally people killing each other, like literally murdering the car. And now there's a little bit of battle here. You can see definitely and looks getting P24, and also Reapin literally being right now P25. Kind of sad to see. And also Lim just overtakes Gibbon. He's now P13. I think he has lost control of his car because he was on the top 5 or top 10. And also Wellerman just overtaken the Leon. Well, you can't really see his car behind him. But yeah, because there is literally 4 seconds gap between them. Also the gap started getting bigger, but that's not bigger for the top 3. Or maybe, literally again, the rivals, again, Tiberio and Garyev are literally fighting against each other, but Tiberio, he tries to get on a literally better time, so he just vanishes in the dark. Or in the bright. And now, there is literally 2 seconds gap between the leader and Sprite. Number 3 car, Valhalla, which I think is in the top 5 right now as the team standings, but I don't know for him. And also, someone has made the best time, and it's again Tiberio. It's the classic of him making the best times here and also being P1. Like he promised, he wants to, again, that double win. I really hope he does, but also, let's see if Garyev is going to be happy with that, because I don't think he is. He's literally chasing him to death. I don't think he wants to murder him, because they are very friendly. He likes the battle, so I can definitely say that. I don't know if he's doing this for a practice or not, but he's very competitive. And let's say that literally between them, he's now also P1 right now on the top team standings. Yeah, literally he's P1. And yeah, I think a little bit of, let's see the points section of the driver standings. I think between them, because Sadis Garyev is leading right now this championship, is literally like 22 points over Tesori Tiberio. And Tiberio is also 1 point ahead of Dante's Papin, which is right now P4 in his number 1 car. And also, this is kind of the news that also Darlim also, who transferred his race from WNT Racing to Borisan Automotive, but I don't know why he's got the same livery as his, like as his old livery. And also, let's say that he's literally 28 points behind Dante's Papin, who drives right now for the SBD Racing. SBD Racing right now is literally leading in the top team standings. But getting back into the race right now, we can see definitely ours having a little bit of battle here with Rantanen, which right now is P8. And also Rantanen is chasing him. He tries to get a little bit closer, and let's take a look on the inside. I hope I don't get blinded, because this car, or the Mercedes in general, I think it was a Supra, was blinding me inside in the sun. but I don't think I'm not getting blinded this time. But yeah, he's still chasing after all. Let's see if he's overtaken. And also, we have here Webic. Let's see from this camera. He just got 3 positions ahead. I think he's getting back to where he was. I think it was P12 or P13, so he definitely needs to get back to his own position where he started, so he can start overtaking again. And also, there's a little bit of overtaking here, which Cole just overtaking Marciniak. He's just being in the 25 position right now. Wow, that's kind of strange of him. He's probably crashed or anything like that. That's kind of strange of him. He's really competitive as a guy, and I think in the last season he was pretty much competitive. I'm not sure though, but he's about to overtake him. We don't know. And there's another guy who is the one had just crashed his car, or probably no, he has lost it again. Number 44. And no, he's in the pits right now. I hope he doesn't go DNF. And also Marcinic is 1 lap behind because he's literally got out of the track. I don't know what's happening with this guy. He's having a bad day, I guess. But I really hope this gets better for him. It's literally no, it's 80 minutes left right now. So I think he can still do something. And also, taking a look at Webic, he's right now getting closer and closer to 70. He's being chased by him. And also, the driver just overtaking someone was... What is this name, bro? I can't read this. And also, Sprite just overtaking Dante's Papin is now again into the P3. Bro, what is my skill issue here? He's now P3 again. Again into his own position where he started. Dante is in P4. I think it was, yeah, he was on the top 10, but not top 5 in the qualification. No, what am I saying? He was definitely in the P3. I think he was in the P3, if I remember right. Yeah. And also, Wellerman just overtaking Given. Now, did he slide a little bit? I couldn't see really well. He just gotta defend his own position and push a little bit harder because the gap between them is literally 8 seconds to the next guy, which is based on Betrop. And the number 5. Sorry. No, it's 6'9". Why did he choose a number? It's kinda sussy. But really, he has a nice livery. I pretty much like it. The sponsors are kinda big, but I guess that's really it. Even sketches, now this shows that he is literally wearing every day. I don't know. But getting next to this, who got overtaken right now? I cannot really see it. Also, 70 just overtaken H2RR. Now the gap between them is 2 seconds, but I think he has lost control. Yeah, I can definitely say because he's literally sliding a little bit his car. And also, we have another overtake done by Ripon in the number 22, and also Sag on the number 9. He just got overtaken literally by him. But now, being on the leader, Tiberio is now leading with the 5 laps. He has not a team. Yeah, he's competing alone, literally. He has no one as a teammate, which is kind of sad. But he wants to show everyone who is. Like, he wants to show that he's the best driver right there. And I think he can definitely do that. And also, the gaps are getting bigger, and yes, even Garyev now is 3 seconds behind him. 3.2 seconds actually, which is kind of strange about him. He can't keep up with the pace of Tiberius. Tiberius is really being aggressive these times. And damn, that is actually impressive. What I think he's definitely doing right now, he's a little bit keeping the pace, but also tries to be a little bit faster. And here we have 2 overtakes done by Webic and H2R, because 70 has, I think he has lost his car control again. I think he definitely did. So, Being again to the leader, Tiberio. Right now, it's 50 minutes left, and I think if he keeps like that, he takes definitely the win. But let's see if he definitely takes the double win. I'm not sure about this, but I can say that probably the first one is being secured by him if nothing happens with the traffic, because that will be the reason if Tiberio loses literally it. That could be the reason why. But also, another fact of this is that literally 1 year ago, like in the 23 November, so it's almost 1 year ago. In 2024, they literally raced in Oulton Park. That was literally the last time they raced in the circuit. And the last time was in the season 2 Rookie Cup test, literally with the Mini Cooper. And the winner, I think it was Andreas Elsom, which I don't know where he is right now. I don't think he's here anymore. I think he has left the server, I don't know. But yeah, now he's gone. And there was a little bit of battle here between Brandon and Rontanen. Brandon is getting a little bit slower, but come on, I think he can definitely make it. This one is low-key and friendly battle between them, Rontanen and Bertrop. I hope nothing will happen like a friendly fire thing, like literally murdering each other, but I don't think this will happen. Rontanen just slides a little bit in his car. I wasn't at the moment where they overtaken this. Also, Webick is getting literally back in his own position. He needs to get back in the P12, but I don't think this is going to happen because there's literally 20 seconds ahead of him, which kind of hurts for him. But I really hope he's going to secure a better place now. And Nailovic, which I think he definitely was. He started in a better position, but I think he has lost control of his car and lost a lot of places. He's now P19, the number 28. No, he's number 5. My bad, guys. I can say that the last race this guy was pretty much decent. I think he was pretty much decent, yeah. He wasn't probably, I don't think he was in the top 10, but at least he was in the top 15. And now, there's a lot of people who is 1 lap behind. There is even a guy who is literally 3 laps behind, but I think he's having literally a bad day here. And that's not really good. And also there is another takedown by Cole. He just overtaking driver in the number 11. Kinda a simple livery, but I like the color. And Tiberio has just secured his time of 1.30.1. Will he get back into his time where he made the record, or he's going to stay like this? Right now he's in a good position and also in a good time because the second guy, who is Garyev again, his rival, is literally 3.6 seconds behind. Imagine how much Tiberio is pushing. And also looking a little bit behind, Lim just overtaking Sofer, but he's still getting chased by Sofer right now. In the number 9. No, why is number 37? Come on. Really. But he still chases him. Now let's take a look at the path camera. Yeah, he got left behind. I guess Lim has made a good job to overtake him. I couldn't see really the overtaking, sadly. And Webick, he got the purple sector? No, he has definitely not. I don't know what does it show with purple timing here. And also Battle Baytrop, he overtaking Rontanen, but Rontanen I think something has happened here. I hope it's not a crash. I hope he just lost his own control. But Baytrop with the number 69 is now P10. He's in the edge of the top 10. He definitely wanted to be in this live. Let's see if someone has typed anything in the comment section. I think no one else did. Yup, no one else did, sadly. No, so far just overtaking Lim. Looks like the battle that was before, he just got his position back and Lim has lost a little bit of his car, which a little bit slided, but getting again into the path interior, we can see definitely Lim being a little bit more closer to him. He's chasing him, but I think think there will be a part again. Ooh, he has the chance again to overtake the car, slowing a little bit and literally hitting that thing that I think is to be put on this track. And also, I think in this race, a lot of people just quit the track. So the positions, I don't think they will be the same. Just I think in the top five only. And it's side by side by Lim and Zofer. He's getting side by side and he gets into the inside. And Zofer gone overtaken by Lim, but he's skipping up. And he gets into the inside and Zofer tries to overtake him and he literally manages to do it. He stays into the inside and still keeps doing this. Because right now it's still side by side. And Lim just overtakes him again into the outside. And looks like Zofer has lost a little bit of his time. And yeah, now it's 1 second gap between them. Looks like Zofer has done something wrong. But if Lim makes a mistake, it might be again a chance for Zofer to get his P8. And also mentioning Dantes again on the P3. And also I want to mention that his team right now is literally being P1 with 72 points. And the gap between literally from the gap to the leader is kind of big because it's literally 8 seconds thinking about this. But saying Azerbaijan Motorsport again, it's P2 and Borsan Automotive is P3 and Valhalla is P4. So Valhalla, like I said before, is in the top 5. And this, I think, are the cool facts about this race. And also, Garyev just overtaken Tiberio. What has happened here? I think Tiberio has literally lost control of his car. Something has definitely happened to him. I think he took the corner too much and has lost his car. But right now, Garyev took the chance and overtake him. But Tiberio won't let it slide. And I think he's definitely going to get back. The gap between them is 0.6. So Tiberio better be quick. And yeah, I think I can definitely see from the interior. Let's get a little bit on the inside. Look, there is a little bit of traffic over there. And here for the pump for the inside for Garyev. He just overtakes the traffic and he brakes a little bit more late. But he gets closer and closer. The gap is getting a little bit closer. And Tiberio and his chase is getting right. I think it's succeeding, but the gap is getting a little bit more. It's increasing 0.4. He brakes a little bit more lately and slides a little bit his car. The fight for the P1. It began 1 minute ago, but now he's still keeping up. Tiberio overtakes a little bit more. He braked a little bit early, but I guess he did this to not cause any crash. And they are facing a little bit of traffic, and he's braking a little bit late, and Tiberio gets again a little bit closer. The gas between them is 0.2, and Tiberio, I don't know if he's flashing the lights, but he's definitely doing this. Now let's get into the okay, and we can definitely see Tiberio is chasing him. He wants his position back, and he's definitely going to get it. It's 5 minutes left, so Tiberio is a little bit closer again. 0.4 seconds. Come on. The gap between them is still increasing a little bit. Tiberio is getting more closer to him. And yes, it's 0.3. Come on. A little bit closer and closer. Come on. And it's side by side. No, Tiberio just gets out. No. Looks like he's get out of the track, but he gets back. But he loses again the position he had before. And as Garyev just overtakes him again. That's because there's probably traffic ahead. And there's 1.5 seconds and in 5 minutes. I don't know if Tiberio is going to make this up. Because there's traffic ahead. And I can definitely see him. He's got traffic ahead. He's probably being also mad right now because I don't know if this guy's fault. But I don't think he's letting the space enough to let him overtake. He showed though. He's flashing also the lights to the driver ahead. And yes, he's securing the place. And now it's 1 second gap. And the gap's getting a little bit more. He's decreasing. And also Brandon Braytrop is again in the top 10. He just overtook Wellerman which right now I think he has definitely crashed into the wall. I hope Bertrand Bertrop didn't kill him, but I guess he really did. And Rantanen again gets into the P11. He's being literally in the next car between next car to Brandon. It's 10 seconds gap between them. And also, it's less than 1 second. No, it's not. Oh, yeah. We have 4 minutes. We need to see if we get this up. Oh, I hurt myself a little bit, but we are back. It's 1 second point one. Tiberio, because of the traffic, couldn't do really anything. But Garyev right now, who is leading the race with 12 laps. Oh, will Tiberio get in the first place now? It's 1 second, and I don't think it's securing itself the first place again. I think there was a little bit of mistake done by him, and there's a little bit of traffic ahead. Let's see how he overtakes the traffic. Garyev. Right now, there's a Supra ahead of him. I don't know which position he is, but saying that, if all the gaps now a little bit, he's getting closer, and the Supra just gets out, and Tiberio just overtakes the Supra nicely. And the gap's now 0.5, and he's getting closer and closer again to Garyev. He's chasing him again, and he needs to get a little bit more closer to him. And he definitely is. It's 0.3 seconds again. And he's chasing him again to gain that P1. Looks like the dreams are coming true. He's overtaking a little bit more lately, and he's being attached to him. Again, he's flashing the lights to distract the driver in front of him, which is Garyev. But will he overtake in the first position now? Well, we will see right now. Let's just put again on the camera that we can see the race. And the Garyev feels a little bit uneasy because he's got again Tiberio behind. He just thought he was gone. He just vanished in the first place, but Tiberio is still here. And now I think there will be two laps to the finish line. And also Tiberio now, we can see definitely him. The gap's a little bit getting closer, but he can manage to overtake him. And I don't know why is the reason for that. It takes here the corner. I can't see really anything. Look at it behind. He's getting closer, and it's side by side. Yeah, it's definitely side by side, but oh, my bad, guys. It's side by side, and Tiberio gets side by side by him. He stays into the inside, and Tiberio is still side by side by him. Garyev is still keeping up. He stays on the behind. Tiberio didn't manage to overtake him, but it's 1 minute left, and it's the last lap. We will see if Tiberio is still trying again to overtake him. No, he didn't, but he's still being chased, and at least he tried. But I guess he's definitely getting again closer and closer to him, and he's definitely making a decision to overtake him, but he doesn't know where, basically. And he's still behind him. There's a little bit of traffic there. It's more than 2 cars. It's literally 3 cars. Tiberio still getting a little bit closer to him, but still can't manage to overtake him properly. But we'll see if this, with the traffic ahead, he will overtake him. And he's still being behind them, which is the gap between them, 0.3 seconds. He gets into the inside like the leader does. He's doing the same line as him in the racing line. And there we are with the traffic ahead. Let's see what happens here. He brakes, and then they get off the corner so easily, and now they will face the traffic. Let's see how they are facing this. Tiberio still gets on the right side, but I think he stays on behind him still. He brakes a little bit, and oh, someone lost control, and I think it was Cole. And team driver, I think, is getting close to him. And now it's 10 seconds left, and still there is a battle here between them. Who's going to win P1? But I think this race will definitely be P1 by Garyev. Now, oh, a little bit closer and closer, but there's still no action done by Tiberio. Still in the last corners right now, and the race is gonna finish. Leader on the final lap. Garyev just does the last corners, but still, he defends pretty well. Tiberio can manage sadly to take the double win like he promised. And Garyev, he wins officially the first race now, P1. And Tiberio in the second place, followed by Dante's Papin, who also won the race and also sprint P4. And Darwin still needs to get done. He's also P5. I'm pretty much happy for him. P5. Jesus Christ, what a race. And yes, Garyev just got himself the P1 and Tiberio is P2 right now. It will be kinda hard fight in the next race. Another 25 minutes. Let's see if Tiberio is going to make still another mistake. I really hope not. And yeah, I was checking the live chat if someone said something. Country Bows Enjoyer. I don't know why do you have this name said. Did Tiberio pit? No, he actually didn't. He was still racing. And now they just ended the first race. Let me check a little bit the ACSL chat. Announcements. The live and the general right now. What happened? Looks like Tiberio just got killed by an Audi. And was it two drivers or this guy? We don't know actually because I wasn't focusing on the leader, sadly, because he was killed by someone and actually I thought he was lost control, but no, he definitely didn't. He was killed by someone. It's sad to see that he was killed because if it didn't, he could have just won this race. I guess it was someone from the traffic. It could be him or it could be T driver. Who knows? But he just announced in the chat that he just literally again got killed by an Audi. We're definitely going to check the replay. Then also we just need to see if I think Garyev definitely won this race. I couldn't check if he cut the track so many times, but I don't think so. I don't think that happened. People are still racing here because there are 3 laps under and also 4 laps, but Nelovic is being on the last place. I don't know what has happened to him, but I guess he just gave up but didn't go DNF. And also Duran, which is number 44, he's literally 6 laps behind and still didn't finish the race. But will this race end? We don't know. And now Psych, I think he's on the final lap, and again he gets out. And I don't know why he's leaving. Ooh, that was almost a kill. That was almost a kill, and we have 1 minute left to the next race. I'll be... Let's say that in this race there was a lot of kills. Like literally attempted murders, literally. I really hope this next race won't be so bad. I really hope that. I really hope this is going to be a better race for everyone else. But I don't know why. Nice fight with him. With me, said Darlim. I don't know what place he ended up, but I think he ended up P8. Zofra actually went P9. Or did he? Because this might be in the pits position. Yeah. Now we are still waiting. It's 1 minute left. I'm going again to the pits. There we go. I'm going to click this every time. Anyways, I'm in the last place, so I shouldn't be really a problem to everyone else. And also here we have the standings. Garyev again in the first position. Before was Tiberio, but now it's Garyev. And taking a look at Dante's Papin. Let's take a look like this. Let's get a little bit more closer to the start of the race. It's 21 seconds left. And everyone seems to be ready for the next race. And it's 10 seconds left. And almost the lights are getting ready to... We're getting ready for this race to start. And it's almost lights out. Looks like there's another DNF by Nilovic. And there we go, lights out. We start again. And Garyev just takes again the first place. Tiberio in the second place is fighting right now with Dante's Papin being P3 right now. And also being behind, we can see definitely Sprite and also the others. Brandon, he's definitely fighting with Sulfur for the P8. No, he's fighting for the P9. My bad, guys. And I think another crash, or definitely they started the last by Rantanen. He just secures right now the P11. Now everyone just chasing each other, and there's a little bit of battle between here, but Webic gets in the first place. Definitely no, it's definitely a bug. But now we can say that Garyev is still in P1 with 0 laps done because this is getting ready with the first lap. And also Tiberio is still being behind him. This time he will get definitely closer in 25 minutes. He will definitely manage to overtake him. And also Dante's Papin is again being P3 and chased by Sprite, which is number 15. The gap between them is 0.5, I guess. But right now, Darwin also, he's in the P5. Right now, this race is a lot better than that was the last race we just seen from him. And now I can say that he's pretty lucky in this race that he didn't crash or anything. He's now P5. He's racing really. I think he's a little bit more happier, or definitely a lot happier than he was. And also Lim being now P6. I think he was P8 in the last race. And definitely, he's now P6. And so far, he's been P8, but definitely chasing mid-rank to get the overtake done. We will see that Tiberio is still getting a little bit closer, but he's probably a little bit demotivated, but he will definitely will be better. And yeah, checking a little bit the other people, I need to see what is happening over there. Looks like there is an overtake done by Durham, but because they are in the pits again, there's a little bit of battle between here. There's Dimitrov and Cole. A little bit of battle between here and the Porsches, literally. A battle for almost the last place you live, really. And now we have here this new guy because I've never seen him. He's right now P25, but he just overtaken Dimitrov and also. Oh, and he crashes. Literally, he slams his car into the wall, but he gets back. A little bit of battle again here, a little bit of fight. And also 70, I guess someone just got murdered, and it's Duran again. He got murdered again by 70. Why do these people always kill each other? And also Alilux, I think he has done something like a mistake, and he's just lost his own position. There's still a lot of battle here. Brandon again, the P12. Last race he got P10, if I'm saying this right, and he just got. Now Rontanen is getting a little bit closer to who is Wellerman right now. A little bit of contact here, but he stays on the behind. And also Gar Testori just did the best time right there. And I think it will definitely get closer again to the leader. And the gap's now a little bit more closer. And also here we can see a lot of people have crashed, which is them too. And it's a DNF, 2 DNFs, Wellerman and Elulux. It's 2 DNFs, so it's in total of 4 DNFs into this race. It's kind of sad to see these DNFs. Also 70 now because of the DNFs. He just again the P19. But now we can definitely see a little of definitely Webic. He's overtaken now. Oh my bad. Now getting into him. He's literally one guy racing with this car. No one else has chosen this car. I wonder even why, what has happened, and why he has chosen this car. But looks like he's keeping it niche. And also Cole has crashed again. And Duran, now he's overtaking the positions he has lost. And also Marciniak, he has lost it again. I think another crash. Safely rejoined, thankfully. And also T-Driver, he's right now P15. A little bit better than what he was in the last race because of the crashes that happened. Lim just overtakes Darren. And no, don't tell me again. He's probably lost control. Oh, probably. just crashed his car, and that's a little bit sad. But I hope he's really going to get back his own position where he was P5. Huh? He's probably being also mad right now. Man, in the literally in the 25 minutes just passed, and he just crashed. This might be one of his nightmares again in the race, because last week was total nightmare for him. But as he said, we don't want to mention that. We want to be positive. So the gaps now, 0 0.9 seconds between them, and Brandon he just gotta defend his own position or push even more. But let's see if he really does that, because Darren, we know pretty much because he's P5, he's definitely not gonna let this slide. And also Brandon right now here, he's getting closer too. And no, actually Darren is getting closer a little bit, because next one is Webick. And Webick is just in a good position right now. Let's say that P10 is pretty much nice. And no, he just literally slided his car and lost control. He spin out, sadly. Now he's again P12. And Darren and Brandon Beltrop just again got another position for free. But Darwin is getting a little bit closer to Brandon Beltrop. I cannot see pretty much, but let's say from the interior, this is here the battle for the P10 to get in the top 10. And yeah, Darwin is just trying to get a little bit closer to Brandon Beltrop. He brings a little bit more later. And I think he will definitely get even closer and closer since Brandon Beltrop just got a little bit out of the track. So yes, it is a little bit closer. No, he murdered Brandon Beltrop. Brandon just gets killed like that. Sadly, there was no one behind. And yes, there is. He's right now P12. Come on, Brandon, get back to the track. You don't want to get DNF. Please get back. And he's letting every position now. He's now P15, P16, P17, and also I think P18. And no, he's going to the last positions. This is very bad for him. Why did he wait that much for? Now he's P19, and no, it's kind of in a bad situation since now P19 is really bad for him. He was literally P10 almost, and now Darren, which is P10 instead. A 9 position difference to get back for Brandon. It's kind of sad to see him waiting for all the cars, but that's why, because he wants to join safely the track. Ouch, this is very bad for him. Very, very bad. And also Tiberio being 1 second behind him. Yeah, the gap's now getting a little bit closer, and also Marciniak just overtaking second in the number 80. In the typical, or let's say, the best livery as funny as possible, because this is a nice livery. The IMSA livery done in a GT4 car. And now Tiberio has just done another good time, and I think he definitely wants to gain that position. He's got 60 minutes from now on. Please, just try your best and don't end up like other people that just crashed. Also, Brandon Bertrop just, oh, he gets out, but I guess he got murdered by Psych. He waits for him to get back on the track because he's being polite. But that is because it's 1 minute now of the gap between the leader and literally him. Oh my gosh, that's kind of bad of a situation here. Brandon Bertrop now gets 1 position ahead, which is P18. Kind of sad to see this thing. And also with the Audi driver just is P17, but also we can check here. He just got back into the pits. I don't know what happened. I think there was a little bit of crash. He's now P19. I think he has definitely lost it. Now Tiberio just overtaken him as Garyev. Now he's leading with the 5 laps. And also Garyev, I think he has definitely crashed. It's kind of thick. Definitely has happened something to him. It might be the traffic. Or it might be that he has touched the corner and he has lost control again. But now Dante's Papen is being P2 with his best time of 1:44.7, but his last lap was 1:41.5. And the number one car, I think, is definitely pretty much being happy being P2, but the gap's now, huh, 3.7 seconds from the leader. Now Tiberio is definitely being the leader of this is secure now by Tiberio being P1 and winning this race. Sadly, it's not a double win, but we can surely say it's at least one win. And now let's see. Garyev is still getting closer and closer to Sprite. We can definitely see the gap is getting a little bit closer, but I don't know how much is it. It's 0.3 seconds. And now we can see that he's getting really closer. He's chasing him to overtake and get back in some position. But will he make it to the P1 where he was basically? Let's see. I'm not pretty much sure, but he's definitely getting a little bit closer here. Garyev. Oh, he gets out of, and he gets closer. He's being attached to him. And yes, it's almost side by side, but in this corner, he definitely needs to let Sprite again. He's not gonna get in. Oh, he definitely did. He gets into the inside of this corner, a little bit of contact between them, and it's side by side, but still he stays behind of his car. Sprite. Oh, and it's chased by all the four people. And also Garyev is chased by Lim, which is literally back of his car, and also ours. But there's a little bit of gap between here because it's 1 second here. Ouch. And the Garyev is still getting a little bit closer, but even Lim, they just overtaken the traffic, but he's getting even closer. Lim is getting closer to Garyev, which, let's see if he manages to overtake him or not. We need to see this thing right here. If he manages, really, we need to see it. Let's see if Lim actually manages to overtake him, but no, there's actually a little bit of, the gap is basically increasing by 0.4. But we can see here Garyev is still trying to overtake him, but since, like I said, the corners are a little bit tight, there's no space to overtake him. And now he's making side by side, but Sprite is not letting so much space. He's cutting him, and he cannot overtake him. But because he gets into the outside, he gets into the outside now. Sprite gets into the inside, but still manages to be on the P3. But still, we are waiting for the overtake done by Garyev, which is still not overtaken yet. He has not overtaken, but he's still being, the pace he's taking is the same as the top 5 now. And Lim is getting now a little bit closer also to them, but there was literally seconds of gap now, I think. Yeah, it's almost 1 second, or even less than 1 second, but I think it's definitely getting a little bit closer. We can see here Lim is getting a little bit closer, but now the gap's increasing, and now there's still the battle again between Garyev and Lim, and also Rotterdam just overtake. He just overtaken Darren, and now P9. But now focusing on this battle, we can see definitely Garyev is trying to get side by side, but still cannot do it. And no, he gets into the outside. Sprite keeps into the inside. He gets out into the inside and he overtakes Sprite like that. What a nice overtake done by him, but he's still side by side almost. And no, what a nice overtake. But no, Sprite keeps into the inside. A little bit of contact. And Sprite just overtakes again Garyev. And now it cannot be like a tree. Oh my god, it cannot be, but Sprite is taking a little bit into the outside. But still Garyev. It's a tree white, or is it? No, but Garyev is being nice to Lim. Lim is taking into the inside. Oh, he just got out because he just got punctured by ours, which is now P5, and Lim gets overtaken already from Zofer, and he's P7, but he cannot get back into the field. It's now P9. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. And he lost a lot of seconds here. Ouch. That's a little bit of murder thing, but we will see what happens here because it was literally attached to each other, which is kind of hard to say. But now, Garyev is still sprinting. They were having the battle, still trying to get battle for the P3 right there. But we still need to see if something is happening. But I'm not sure really. The P3 is really secure by him, but he's flashing the lights and he tries to get closer again, but he cannot do really. And there's 10 minutes left. Let's see if Goryev at least manages to get on the P3. And now a little bit gets onto the field. He touches with the left wheels and he stays on the left. He tries again to overtake, and looks like it's a side by side again. It's side by side, and he takes into the inside, but still Sprite manages to defend his own position pretty much well. But they're being still attached to each other, and now, as we can see here, Sprite still keeping on the pace, but he gets side by side again. Let's see, Theo Puff, he's getting to the right side, but Sprite still keeps it up on the left side, which is indeed sorry guys, was the oh my god, I had just a skill issue right now, but still right now he didn't still overtake Sprite. He's defending pretty much well, but now it might be again a side by side, but no, Sprite overtakes a little bit earlier. Oh no, breaking point was actually a little bit perfect, but the car is still chasing up. Goryev is still chasing him up, and Tiberio, the gap between him and Tiberio is 8 seconds. He will never get to the P1 again. But because of this, he probably gets the P3, which is pretty much good for him. Let's see if he can manage to... And he gets side by side again. No. And it's not. But he still gets side by side. We cannot see pretty much here. And into the pop again. Sprite loses a little bit of time because he slides a little bit his car. But come on. I think he cannot. I think he can keep this up. He's pretty much defending. It might be the worst times having here defending into this place. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's getting a little bit closer and closer. And again, he tries again to overtake. Let's see if he tries. He does a fake and he tries to dive bomb. No, he definitely didn't try, but a little bit of contact here. It gives a little bit of boost to Sprite. And now the gap's getting increasing now a little bit. But Goryev is not letting this slide, so he's definitely getting back into chasing him and being attached to him. But there's a little bit of traffic ahead, and Goryev gets side by side, almost side by side. He gets into the outside, and Sprite keeps defending into the inside, and Goryev tries to now get into the inside of the exit, but no, he follows the same line as Sprite does. And also we can see here that no, here is basically the gap here. No, a little bit of contact. They both lost control. They both lost control, and Goryev just crashes his car. Oh my gosh. And now to get back into the field, he just lost again another position. Oh, kind of unsafe rejoin because he almost risked a crash. Is now P8, just overtaken by Darwin, which Darwin is doing such a good job. He's now P7. He tries to get back into the position where he began with, which is the P5, and also Mizrak is now P6, which is pretty nice for him. He kept the same, actually he kept a good pace to get into the top 10 actually. I'm pretty much surprised how this is happening. I'm grabbing here the popcorn to watch this in the last 6 minutes, get a little bit more cinematic. And here we have Darwin just getting a little bit closer to him, and Goryev also being behind them. It's 4 seconds, and Aura just got, he overtakes Sprite, and yes, no, Sprite still defends his own position. He's P3, and there's being side by side, a little bit of contact again, and the finish line. So it's again the 11th lap now, and it's side by side. Nice overtake done by no, and it's still not because it's side by side, but I cannot really see it. He gets into the outside field. No, he gets into the inside. It might be an overtake, a little bit of contact. Oh my gosh, and he got overtaken by Sprite. Just gets overtaken by ours, but it's still being chased now by Sulfur, and mid-track is still being P6. I guess something has happened in here. Oh, because that's ours, but still the battle is still keeping on. Let's get into the first position. Tiberio still 5 seconds, which is pretty much crazy. This win would definitely be taken by Tiberio. Goryev still being P7. The rival might lose a little bit of points, which makes Tiberio probably be a chance for him to get on the P1. on the top standings of the driver. But let's see right now, because so far, hmm, hmm, I'm literally eating popcorn right now because I'm enjoying this race a lot. Oh, the traffic here is overtaken safely. The traffic. It was almost a crash, but sadly it wasn't. I'm pretty much happy for him that he made it out. And now checking here. Sofer is still keeping up with the space, trying to get closer to Sprite since he got overtaken by ours. And still Sprite is not giving up. He's still trying to keep the pace same as ours, but he definitely can't. So now he's trying to defend his own position, which is the P4 now. It's 5 minutes left. It's almost 4 minutes left. And that's crazy because from the P3 to the leader is basically almost 15 seconds gap. Imagine how hard Tiberio is pushing this car to the finish line when it's literally almost done. The time is almost done. I can pretty much say that the time is almost getting closer to the finish. And the second race is about to get done. But here is another overtake done by Webick. And Runty Runtonen looks like Ronnie Runtonen, sorry for your name. I know you might hate me for our video surname, but yeah, you just get overtaken by Webick and the number 63 for him and the number 30 for him. He just P10, better than nothing. He just on the P10 right now. Band of Virchop is P16 right now. Free in position overtaken from now. He's flashing the lights to the next driver who is M17. But will he manage to overtake him? Well, we will see this up. Yeah, the popcorn actually tastes something good. We have also the interview later, so I need to see all the drivers what they are doing their fun. And Bando Brinchov just gets a little bit closer. Oh, it's a side contact. He gets outside into the field. He loses control of his car. Meanwhile, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is he doing? Oh, he gets back into the track. I couldn't see this. Also, he lost another position taken by, again, this name, which I cannot really read it well. Brandon right now just again gets into the P15, but I guess he has to let the position go. No, what am I saying? He has the blue flag, I think, for Dante's Papin to let him go. Dante's Papin right now is actually being so good right now. He's P2. You cannot be happier than this, than be P2. I don't think he's definitely gonna make to the P1 because Tiberio's pace is way too fast for him. But P2 is better than nothing. He's like something has happened to him. And also Lim is slowly getting back into the last minutes. He's now P8. Also Darwin having a nice fight right now, and he's chasing right now Garyev, which is slowed a little bit of pace sadly. I can definitely say that his own pace is a little bit slower than what I thought. Because Darwin is having a battle here and he tries to get into the outside, but he cannot sadly. We will see if he manages to overtake in the last minutes, but I don't think he does. Because there's 1 minute left, so this means it's the last lap. Tiberio too is gonna finish, he's gonna be the leader in the last lap, so this is going to be the last lap for everyone. And it's 1 minute left. Darwin, the gap's now increasing a little bit. And he needs to get closer to get his own position overtaken, I guess. To get back at least in one position, actually. We will see if he manages to do it, but I don't think so. Because if he overtakes a little bit lately, or Garyev does another mistake, we might see an overtake. But no, Garyev, he is being aggressive right now and he tries to defend his own position, which is P6 right now. He's trying his best to not lose another position. He gets it to the inside. He gets to the now. Still on the inside. No. these corners, which I pretty much hate. Oh, and he has lost it in the very last seconds of this. On the last lap, Darwin has lost it. He tries to get back, but he cannot. Now, he just gets overtaken by Misrak and also Lim. But now to the final lap. Here we go. Tiberio into the last corners again. He manages to secure this win for himself. Again, the P1. He's flashing the lights. Tiberio just won this race. Good job for Tiberio. Sadly, no, it's not a double win, but he gets the P1 he deserves because of that crash that happened in the last race. And now, also, Dante's Paper just finishes in the second place. What a job. What a nice race, actually. But now we need to get ready for the interviews, which is, of course, oh my god, what was that crash? Everyone almost just finishes. Let me grab some of the popcorn because I want to eat a little bit. I can hear the V12 so good. And Country Boys Enjoy said, nice shit. I can really say it. And another crash again. Oh my gosh. Everyone just being crazy. But I think it's almost time to get into the interview. Everyone just disconnected from the server. And let's get back into ACSL right now. And here we are in the broadcast room. I think we'll definitely be in here. Please, let's mute the music. And let's be on the stage right now, waiting for the other people. Since the race was done, the teammates here being literally one to the front and one to the. Wait, let's read the chat. Darren, yeah, that's all my fault with Brandon. Why is Brandon though? Because Brandon is right now P53. But I guess that's because he just needed to overtake the traffic. But right now into Discord, let's see. Someone has just already joined, and it's Tiberio, the winner of this race, and also Dante's Papen, who is P2 right now. Let's invite to the stage. Or maybe let's wait a little bit more for all the people to come to the talking stage. Everyone just leaving right now the server because now the race is done. Also, Marcin has one DNF. It's in total, I think, of 6 DNFs into this race. A lot of DNFs, more than the last week's race. Which is kind of strange, but we are going to leave right now the server. Also, all the people now is joining the audience here. We are about to speak with all the people here. That they just got into the general to here into the broadcast room, and we will start here with Tiberio. Just getting to the stage. Invite to speak, and here we
Hello.
are. Hello, Tiberio. Welcome back to the
Uh,
broadcast room here. And now you are being the P1, actually the winner of this race. I'm pretty much happy for
yeah,
you.
thank you.
But I actually wanted to question something for you.
Yes,
Like in the last race, who did you? You said that you got murdered by someone who was in the
yeah.
Audi, but do you know exactly who that guy is?
Like it was like B something. It was the black and red and white Audi. Like B something dot exe. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
he has kind of a
Wait.
strange name, but yeah, I didn't also read his name because it's kind of strange to read.
Yeah, I mean the fast left. He just lost it there, so he went into the grass and didn't stop in time. So yeah,
Sadly, you couldn't manage to get into the P1 again because Garyev
no,
just won the last race. But now,
yeah.
this one, you just won, and the gap was so crazy that it was basically 5 seconds from the second position. And also
What
Garyev,
position? Sadi in
who,
Sadi.
Sadi. So you mean
Yes, what
Garyev?
position?
I
Yes,
think he definitely was P6 or P7. So he lost a lot of points here. You might be on the P1 top driver standings. You might though. I don't really much know.
let's go.
You might be on the top standings of the drivers. And yeah, did you enjoy this race? I think you definitely did.
Yeah, some parts yes, others less, but very fun.
You're such a crazy man, though. Really. You are a beast on the track. I can say definitely that. A beast on the track.
Thank you.
You are killing everyone. Also, with this timing, the crazy timing, I can definitely say that. You definitely get crazy times, man.
Yep.
And is there anything else you want to say, or you just want to get next to the other people to hear them? What do you want to
Ah,
say? Or,
well,
I
not
don't know.
not really much. What?
I mean, no, no. What do you want to say?
Uh, 6, 7.
6, 7. Now, getting to the next person. Here we have Dante's Papen, which was P2 right now. Let's invite him to speak. And there we go.
Hello.
We have Dante's Papen here, which is the owner right there. So I cannot say really anything about it.
Yeah, he bought me. He bought me.
Yeah,
So, how
the
was the
store is my
race?
driver. Yeah.
How was the race? Because you got the P2, so P2 is basically amazing. Like I said on the live, you cannot be happier than this.
Yeah, especially with when Testori is in front, he's a really fast driver. Before he wasn't really that fast, and now he has really started to lock in. So yeah, finishing 5 seconds behind him isn't that big of a problem for me. I did have one scary moment though in the race when I was still P3 about 8 minutes in. I am starting
Yeah, you had a
to
lot
share
of
my
battles
screen.
with
Yeah,
Stride
are you
actually.
watching the screen? Are you watching the screen?
Yes, I'm watching the screen right now.
Okay. Okay, so look at this.
Oh, it was almost a crash. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
could have lost it right there. And
Mm,
it's it's Ryan Cole, this one.
yeah, it's him.
Hmm.
A closer look here, but I guess it's almost a crash, literally. That can be a nice photo.
Yeah, that's not. But yeah,
I
overall, I
I
started
think we do
P4
have
in
here.
the race one. So
I
yeah,
think we do have here also Ranko, which he wants to be right now on the speaker. But let's say the last questions of this race, and then we are getting into the next guy.
yeah.
So the question is actually, let me think of a question though. Hmm, it's kind of strange that you
Mm,
cannot keep really the pace as Tiberio. I mean, you're a really strong driver also. You are.
yeah.
Wait, which position now? You are the top drivers right now.
Uh, in the championship, I am now probably P3 still. So that's really good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you start four here with Sprite in front of you. You had really good pace in race one. I
Sprite
could
was
have
pretty much
capitalized
good.
on a little mistake, so I went to P3 and now I went from P3 to P2. So that's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much good. And like I said before, you cannot be more happy than this.
Yeah,
Really,
indeed.
the second race was better for you because the first race actually you were P3. You ended up P3 actually, if I'm right, right?
In race one, yes.
Yeah, in the race one. So that's definitely a good. I mean, you just took one position up, but that's good
Yep.
because the points will talk. And now, getting next, we do have here Ranko. Hello, Ryan.
Hello.
Hello, Ryan. Let's say that this race, I think it didn't go really well for you, and also Dante's Papen, when he showed up that clip, you
Yeah.
might just could have gotten like a little bit more worse than that. Also,
Yeah,
you
I'm
were
very lucky.
the very last positions. Sadly, that's very unlucky for you. I hope in the next race
Yes.
you will do a little bit better. But let me ask
Yeah.
you, how was this race for you?
It was alright actually. I did make up some positions, but then it was very fun making up positions and fighting with people.
Was it hard to drive the car, or because you lost a
It
lot of
was it
moments?
was very hard because the car was very bouncy and also it likes to lose traction a lot, so
Yeah, the Porsche actually loses a lot of traction, and I can definitely
yeah.
agree with that. Someone said in the chat, "Oh, Ryan, I can definitely see that." It was because George Given has said that. But yeah, in the last race, I mean race one, which position were you?
I was I think 20th.
Damn, that's kind of on the last, but
Yeah,
what did he say
sadly.
on the chat, George Given? Oh, teammate, might
Yep.
have to kick you from the team.
Well, that
Hmm.
wouldn't be good.
We have another request here, George Given. His teammate. Let's get him to the speak. Nice. Let's invite him to the speak. And there we have him, George Given.
Hello.
So you are in the same team as him, right?
Well, so I have two teams, OHG Racing, which is the one I am in with Caleb Adams, which did
Yeah.
not race today, and then Team OHG Rookie Racing, which is what Ryan's in with James Brodgen, which hasn't been able to race yet, but
Uh-huh.
unfortunately, but yeah, so it's
Hmm.
unfortunate to see that Ryan's mostly at the back of the grid, but that is expected for a rookie team, so.
I mean, Ryan, you are new to this server, right? Or are you new also to racing?
I'm very new to this.
Oh, alright. Probably he will get better by time. You just gotta give him patience.
Yeah.
Was this your first race,
Mhm.
Ryan?
No, I did the Brands Hatch one and the Spa one.
No, I wasn't there, sadly. But, George, actually, I didn't ask you how was this race for you. And which position did you end? I think it was on the top 15, right? Or on the top 20?
Yeah, it was I think it was P first race was around P14 to P12 and then the last race was P12, which I'm pretty happy about. Decent amount of
Yeah.
points for my first race of the season as I
I think
had
it
some
went pretty
technical
decent.
issues with internet.
I think it definitely went pretty
Yeah.
decent. I don't know
Yeah.
now, last race. I mean, the last week's race, some was for you because. Actually, did you race last week?
No, I couldn't race. So basically, I moved house recently, like as the season started, and I couldn't get any internet for about 5 weeks, so wasn't able to race. But I'm happy to be able to race now.
So this is your first race, or
Yeah, first race of the season.
yeah, actually for the first race is not really bad for you.
Thank you.
And anything else that you want to say before we get in next into the other person either?
Hmm. Good luck for the next race, everyone. And yeah, so
Could I
All
add
right.
one more thing?
Yeah, say it.
I am the Bay Harbor Crasher. Get that right, guys.
get out,
Oh,
Ryan,
so this was
get
you.
out.
Now getting
All
next into
right.
the other person who wants to speak now. I think there is no one who wants to speak actually. We have here Brandon Birchhoff's right and the driver. I think the driver wanted to speak before, so I'm going to invite him to speak. And then we have the
Hello,
driver.
everyone.
So how are you doing? This
Yeah.
is, I think, your first race again, even for you, because you just joined. When did you join the room server actually?
Oh, I don't remember, but I think like months or something. I don't know.
Are you kind of feeling nervous? I can
Couple
see
of
it.
months, maybe.
Yeah, a couple of months. That's strange. I never seen you
Mm.
before.
Of OAC, I come on.
So, goodbye, George. Have a nice dinner. Oh, so yeah, this race for you, I don't think it was pretty well. I mean, the last race, did you get like P25 or?
Yes, the
Um,
race was okay, but
you probably
I
had a
got
lot of problems into the.
yeah, I got many of stress because of the car. It's just sliding it dot.
My
It
right.
don't get good grip and
Yeah.
Casper send it crashes that first of lap 4. That
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for that, but yeah, it's
It's kind of
now what
complicated
is
the situation. I've seen the race for you. It was kind of complicated and also a lot of problems into this race. But I really hope it will get better since this was your first race, right?
no
No.
I drive at ACSL a couple of months and
Which season
uh,
though?
um, at Assetto Corsa like 1 year maybe, I think.
No. So you are the
But
ultimate
I
player.
mm, maybe yes. But I mean, no, not the best driver, but I
You will
because of
get
the
better.
incidents, I'm yeah, and I try to get better, but I'm really sorry for the incidents.
You just need a
Um,
lot of more practice, you know, but that's really it.
mhm. Because of the car at the Audi, I got really stressed because of the like when I go into curbs, then the car like wants to slide, and I got problems with the wheel, and
All right.
yeah,
So basically, when you take the corner, the car just starting a little bit to lose control. Or is that what
yes,
you're saying? Oh, so even the Audi is
yeah,
pretty bad
I
as a car, and also, yeah, it's only you and another driver who is not here at the moment. It's basically two drivers only in the Audi, which is only you and the other driver.
but
So yeah,
other drivers drive good. I don't know if I even drive good. I think no, because
man, I think
for me,
importantly is if you had a good race and if you enjoyed it, because we all race here to just enjoy the race. I think there's no real
mm,
competition here. We don't put money, we don't put anything. This is just like a real practice to get done in the real competition because ACSL is made
uh,
for everyone, to the rookies, to the best drivers ever. So
maybe, but at the last lap, I think
yeah,
I got a blue flag, and what nice was I got a blue flag
yeah,
in a curb. I slide, and the car who
yeah,
got the blue flag, um, I just slide, and he was passing me by. That was for me like a nice move.
yeah. So you let that guy pass, or is that what you're saying?
Mm.
That was nice from you.
But at Casper at lap 5, he tried to overtake me, but I don't know what was his plan, because I'm driving the line. I think he know that, and when I drive right, I crash into the barriers,
Yeah.
and when I brake, I go to the barriers because I don't know what is he doing.
Yeah, I can definitely say that for you it was kind of complicated situation in this
Mm,
race. But what I can say for you is I hope literally everyone and also you just get better at driving because that's what I really want from everyone. I just want people to get better and see better races and less crashes because into this race
mm,
a lot of crashes has happened. Maybe I don't know if it's like the same amount as the last race that happened, but I'm not pretty sure. But we can say that we are around here. But I don't
mm.
think you caused a lot of crashes. I think a little bit has happened, but not really. Mm,
Because at lap 4, Casper was right. I was missing my braking point, and I was
yeah.
too fast, and then brake checked him. And
Also,
I was
yeah,
really
I can
sorry
say
for
that
that.
this track was pretty much bad, but also because there are so many corners that the braking points was actually missing. So
But the track was really hard to drive. That was many bumpers. It was
yeah,
easy to crash. Like,
and also I
uh,
can pretty much say that because it was tight, it's actually pretty hard to give space. But yeah, like you
mm.
said, even the curves, even the bumpers were just bad. So this track, really, I think everyone just doesn't want Dante to put any more in the next season.
Yeah,
This
I don't like
happens.
this track.
You would like to skip this track, right?
Mm. My
So
favorite track is the Spa. That's my favorite.
yeah, I think you had done it already.
No.
No, oh no, no, yeah, it wasn't the season, but you didn't race in this track. You were right because if yeah. All right, so get into the last question because I think more people want to speak. So
Yeah,
what
no
do you want to
problem.
say?
It was a nice race. The other guys driving perfect, but we have a lot of incidents and
True.
problems. Like, it was complicated, but it it was nice to
I
fight with
expected
them.
this to happen.
Then good evening and bye.
Yeah, have a good evening too, and also enjoy this
Yo.
weekend. Now, let's get into the next person, which is Pride. Now, let's get him to speak. Hey, Pride, how is it doing? I don't know if we can hear you, but you're not speaking right now. I think
Okay.
I think you got the mic issue right there. Oh, so yeah, hi there, Sprite. How was this race for you? Let's say. Oh wait, what happened? Damn. The setup is-
Hello?
Hey Sprite, can you hear us now? Listen, what do you think of my setup?
Yeah,
It's pretty
I
much
could hear,
nice.
but my mic wasn't working, so I had to change.
Yeah, I can definitely hear you now. So I'm questioning you again. How was this race for you? Let's say.
Uh, Kinda hard actually. I felt like I had no pace during the whole races.
I can
And
respect
race one,
you saying this. I mean, you had a lot of battle with Dante's paper until you lost it, and also you just got
yeah,
overtaken also by ours in the last few minutes.
yeah, on race one it was easier because top four we were very far ahead, so I just had to defend against Dante, which and then he overtook me, so I finished before. But
Yeah,
on race two, I had to defend for like 15 minutes against Sadie and Darren Lim, which then Sadie spun, and then
yeah, true. The last minute Saudi Garyev just spun out, and you just got in yourself the position you wanted.
yeah, I think after all, before is a really good result.
True. I can definitely say that the last race that you got before, right? I mean, this one, the
Uh,
last, the race, second race.
yeah,
Yeah, it went pretty much well. You had to defend or probably push even more, but like you said, you couldn't keep the pace, so I completely understand this thing.
yeah, and
And I also think the reason is because of this track. Because the last one that we done last week was a lot more easier than this one. This one felt a lot more complicated than it was.
yeah, this track is so bumpy, and I almost haven't practiced, so it was hard for me to keep the line. And also, I was making a lot of mistakes in mostly every corner, so
Yeah,
it was hard to keep up the pace.
yeah, I can say that. I mean, like I said, most of the corners were just bad, really bad. And I can really
Yeah,
say that, like I said, the breaking points are missing in some of the corners when it's just showing that right curve. And yeah, I mean, I just tried in the practice here, and I can say that most of the people they got difficulties on this track. I can say that it's a pretty much
yeah.
of a fair reason why. Anyways, now because we are getting to Brandon, which is kind of him powering up because he has to go soon. What is the last thing you want to say?
Yeah, good luck everyone for the next race, and yeah, I can see. Let's see if next race I can keep up with the pace.
And also get P3 on, or at least on the top three, let's say. So
Yeah,
good luck to you too,
hopefully.
Sprite. Enjoy this evening,
Thank
and let's
you,
get to
you
the
too.
next person.
Bye.
Bye, Sprite. And then we have
Hello.
Brandon. Hello, Brandon.
Hello.
Hello, Brandon. Hello. Actually,
Um,
I mean, it was a pretty complicated also race for you. It was kind of sad to
no,
see you in the moment that you got from P10 to the other position like P18 or
yeah.
P19.
To be fair though, I couldn't go anywhere. I was on a blind corner, and it was like a really sharp corner. So even if I did go anywhere, I'd cause an accident, which would probably give me a bigger penalty.
Yeah, you did the
And
right job to wait.
I'd much rather lose a few positions and like what is it like
My Sprite.
um uh I'd rather much lose more positions than have a huge penalty, because that could have been bad. Um,
Yeah, you
no, I
actually
think
made it out. I mean,
my
you
first
were
race was better than my second.
true. It went pretty bad the second race, but you managed at least to get fourth position up ahead, like to P15, which was pretty much good.
Yeah, I mean, like the second race started off okay, and then it came up to the chicane bit, not the chicane, sorry, the hairpin bit, and there was I think Wellerman misses braking a little bit. He kind of tapped me. That didn't really affect me, but that happened. And then a few laps later, there was obviously a collision with me and Darren, but he apologized. I was fine with it. It's, it happens.
Yeah, true.
And then I think it was a lap or maybe a few laps later, Meltz decided that he was also going to dive bomb, and then I got knocked out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Up turn one. It started off with me giving him a little bit of space to pass. I let him go through, and then he just gives me no room on the exit, and it causes me to spin.
A lot of people actually cut into this race, and I could have seen.
A few laps later, same thing happened. Apart from it was apparently my fault, which I don't know yet because I don't have the replay. But from what I've known, it was also slightly my fault because it was his corner. But it also didn't help that he kind of closed it off.
Yeah.
Because the hill down to the long left-hander, there's a little bit of space to work with, but there wasn't obviously that much. I know it's a really dangerous corner and I shouldn't have gone for it, but there could have, from what I saw from the I kind of saw a little bit of it before my
yeah, I know.
What is it like the pits like the pit refreshed, and I tried to save the replay and it got corrupted. But from the little bit I saw from it, it wasn't entirely my fault. Now I don't mind getting a penalty, obviously, because I did. It kind of wasn't really my corner, but I also
is getting like a penalty. Like mostly of the drivers, they're probably getting a penalty.
Yeah, I lost more time than he did when it came to the chicane. The turn one incident, because we both kind of did a similar thing. But I guess it's fair that I get a penalty. But yeah, that's really what I have to say. Nothing really interesting happened apart from there was a few back markers that nothing terrible happened, but some of the back markers need to remember to hold their brakes when they spin out, because that's the biggest issue I think I faced with when everyone crashed on the chicane. There's a few people that crashed, they wouldn't hold their brakes, which caused the cars to roll back onto the track, and I lost a lot of time. That was race one. But it happens. I know this is it's for everyone, so I don't hold any grudges. I don't hold any grudges. And it's virtual, so nothing serious. But I think everyone.
Well, probably.
I think most people.
Probably most people are mad. Let's say right now.
Yeah, most people are mad, but I think also most people raced really well, considering. I mean, I think I raced better than I did in previous seasons.
Yeah, you expected better, but actually it got bad. But let's say because sometimes it was because of the other people, but sometimes by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I had about a month's break. I came back. I'm feeling a little bit more confident, which happened in my first race.
So
in the first race,
actually,
and then the second race.
In this season, actually, you just raced this race right there, right? Not the other ones. Like.
Yeah, this is my first race this season. I haven't been able to race in any of the other ones.
Yeah, I can definitely say that.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to race in any more of the races in this season, but yeah, sorry. Yeah, you speak.
No, I mean, you can speak. You can keep speaking. Sorry if I interrupted you.
No, it's alright. I just wanted to say that I might not be racing for the remaining of the season. I just wanted to come back and give it a go. Because I do enjoy it, but I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, especially with these cars. I'm not a big fan, but it is what it is at the end of the day, and I think everyone raced
even the mod.
Good.
We just don't know. Maybe the mod isn't that accurate.
Yeah, I mean, Guerrilla mods aren't like the best for mods, because the Porsche Cup mod is awful. I'm gonna be honest. It understeers most, the most.
The organizer of the Porsche Cup. When is it going to be the first race? Actually, I think if I read it right, it was 27 October, right? This is gonna be the first race.
Let me see here. I think I did calendar. Yeah, so the 27th of October is round one at Interlagos, so that's OAC.
Also,
if anyone wants to join,
I'll be also commentating on the OAC if I can. on his race on the first Poster Cup. Literally, it's gonna be a season or just? I think it's gonna be a championship season, right?
It's a championship, so there's 5 rounds. The final one being at the Nordschleife, which is going to be really interesting.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting. I would like to be commentating
But,
also on that, but really,
yeah.
I expect a lot of drivers here, so I hope someone is gonna join. But
We'll see. We'll see.
like last question, like when is
Yep.
going to be like? It's gonna be on Saturday. It's going to be on Sunday.
It's going to be on a Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday.
Earlier on a Wednesday. So it's 3
But then it's
occasions.
going
Yeah.
to be
So.
like always Wednesday, or you're going to change like?
Oh no,
day?
no, sorry, it's a Monday.
Oh,
Monday.
So it's a Monday.
Yep.
So what time, like most is likely, is going to be like midnight time or evening time?
So the official practice session starts at 6 p.m. Central European time. So like it would be 6 p.m. in Italy,
Oh, all right.
Belgium, France. Yeah, that's
I
kind
don't know
of.
if I will be over there because I will be at the gym probably.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see
All right
everything.
then.
All right, Brandon.
I've got to go now. So
Have a nice evening. Enjoy. Even
thank
with your
you,
girlfriend,
thank
bro.
you,
Enjoy it.
thank you.
Enjoy.
All right, thank you for the racing. Good, everyone. You know,
Yeah.
there's some things could be better, but we're fine. So thank you very
That's
much,
fine.
and I'll see you soon. Yeah,
See you, Brandon.
thank
Have
you.
a nice evening. Also, we need to see if Gasper wants right now to speak up. Let's see. Not today. All right. So he just came here to see literally. So here we are done with the broadcast room and interviewing all the people right there. So I guess we can end up here. We can end up the stream. And I think everyone just had a nice race, but there were also a lot of conflicts, a lot of fights, and a lot of crashes, let's say. But you know, in the end, it's just like Randall said or someone else, a virtual racing. So also, thank you for the W stream. I didn't check the comments on the YouTube channel, but thank you so much. We will see probably next week for the last 2 races. I mean, we just got 2 races ahead next week, and the season just ends like this. And I will be sure if I'm gonna be in the next week and also in the other week. Let's see if I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna also tell Dante's paper when if I'm here or not. And have a nice dinner, guys. The stream now is over. Enjoy your evenings.